What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV, where we're always hearing about how, from LeBron fans, how unbeatable those Kevin Durant Warriors were. You hear that on TV. You hear it from apologists like Shannon Sharp, and you hear it from Nick Wright, and you're starting to hear from Kendrick Perkins again. I guess he's collecting those clutch checks again. You hear from all of the apologists. But I want to do a video to show you that that team was beatable. They were beatable. It's just that what's going on right now is a revisionist history event. That somehow those Warriors were just totally unbeatable. If they were so unbeatable, why didn't the Kevin Durant Warriors break the Splash Brothers wins record if they was that unbeatable? You can look no further than the 2018 Houston Rockets. The 2018 Houston Rockets, if you may recall, pushed that Kevin Durant Warriors team 7 games. 7 games in the Western Conference Finals. A finals where, if memory serves me correctly, I believe they had home court advantage. Maybe I'm wrong, but I thought that Rockets team had home court advantage. Let me look that up. I remember them winning 65 games that year. What I can't remember is whether that Durant team, how many games they won. Let me see. Let's see, 2017-18 Warriors. But I distinctly remember them having home court advantage. And they did. As a matter of fact, that team went 58-24. That's not like a team that's beatable. Matter of fact, what was their Achilles heel? They had a weak bench. So, the starters couldn't play forever. And, at the end of the day, that Rockets team had home court advantage. And the only thing that saved the Warriors was the epic, historic choke job of that team in Game 7. Remember, they missed 27 consecutive three-point attempts. Remember that? 27 consecutive three-point attempts. If I remember correctly, that team shot 7 of 44 from downtown. 7 of 44. If they had another coach other than Mike D'Antoni, they would have beaten them. They would have beaten the Warriors. As a matter of fact, if I remember correctly, the Warriors were down 3-2 in that series. Remember, they were down 3-2. Game 6 was at Golden State. Game 7 was at Houston. Chris Paul got hurt in Game 5. So he wasn't available. I think he had a magnificent Game 5. If I remember correctly, Chris Paul pretty much sealed the deal in Game 5. But he got hurt. Hurt his hamstring. And they weren't able to close because Mike D'Antoni can't coach worth a damn. Not defense and not strategy. It just, you would have thought it would occur to D'Antoni to change up the strategy when they missed their 15th or 16th three in a row. But whatever. And they still lost by single digits. Not to mention the fact that the Houston Rockets won the season series 2-1. I'm looking at it right now. The Warriors were 16 of 39 from downtown and 39 of 80 from the floor, just under 50% overall, 41% from downtown. The Rockets were 36 of 90 from the floor and 7 of 44, or 16% from downtown. And only 39% from the floor. No, 41% from the floor. So they could have won that series. So this proves that the Warriors were a beatable team. It's just that LeBron James and company, they just didn't get it done. Even without Kyrie Irving, it's still no excuse for them to get swept. It still was no excuse for them to get swept by this team. So you got two guys considered some of the greatest perennial playoff choke artists of all time, James Harden and Chris Paul, were literally 1 quarter away. 1 quarter away from eliminating the Kevin Durant Warriors. Whereas the greatest player of all time, as they put it, LeBron James, couldn't get a victory. Couldn't secure one win against that team. Even with Kyrie Irving the year before that, they only could get one victory. One.